Hello, and welcome to Nerd Sheet. We've been gone a while. We apologize. You see, I recently moved, so it took me a while to get everything set up again in this new space. So, just been trying to settle in to get a new episode out there. And now we have a new episode. Ain't that right, Nick?
That is right.
This is Nick, in case you forgot.
Nice to see you guys again.
So, today's episode, not Kamehameha, but it's Morphin time. We're going to talk about the new trailer that dropped for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which I'm super stoked about.
Technically, it's Power Rangers, not Mighty Morphin.
Well,
there's no Mighty Morphin.
Whatever.
It's just Power Rangers.
So we're going to talk a little bit about our reaction to this new trailer that dropped worldwide. Everyone's going gaga over it. Lady Gaga. Ha! Anyways, so Nick, why don't you lead us off here? We'll do just the basic pros and cons of this trailer.
So guys, I actually really like this trailer. That's my broad aspect of the whole trailer. Like, I really loved it. I only had one con throughout this whole trailer, at least personally for me. I know you have a couple, but I have one. And that's basically about Jason and Kimberly together. They kiss. I don't like that. I think I'm saying this because I'm a fanboy, and it upsets me a lot. And I hope Tommy comes into this movie and steals her. Like, that's what I really want. Like, that's all I want now. That's like my big thing. Like, I can't see them two together.
Okay. I mean, the original Tommy was kind of more Kimberly. To me, the original seemed more like a love triangle. Like, at first, Jason was kind of into Kimberly, but then Tommy just came in and was like a badass. And Kimberly was like, yeah, all right, I'm going with Tommy. And then that was it. So maybe they'll do a little love triangle for the second movie if Tommy comes out. We don't know.
That's fine.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
As long
like
as they're together.
triangle.
I don't care. As long as Tommy and Kimberly are together, that's it.
Let's see. So there's a couple things I did not like. These are things on my con list. What's up with Kimberly cutting her hair? I'm sorry. That was a little ridiculous. I know this is a high school movie, but come on. Can we stay away from the stereotypes here? It was like, oh, two girls made fun of me. I'm going to cut my hair.
Rebel
cut
phase.
my hair.
That's like the rebel phase. That's what it is.
I was like it was a little too cheesy for me, It's like, okay, we get it. You want to rebel. Cut your hair. That was a little for me. My second con, there wasn't a lot of Zach in this trailer.
No.
They highlighted, a lot of Kimberly, Jason, obviously, Billy. Even Trini was like a little
Tiny
bit.
But
Zach was even less than Trini. So it was like a little weird to see that. I think Zach came out maybe 3 times in the trailer. And
you can definitely see that he's not even in school with them. You can tell he's either a little bit older or he is just not in school.
Yeah,
because it's definitely as soon as you watch a trailer, right when you see them in school, like on that Saturday, it's a Saturday, so you don't know if they're in detention or they're in like a special different class. I don't know, but right from that scene, the next scene is Zach on top of some building or skyscraper, whatever the heck he's on. He looked like he had fun with Assassin's Creed games. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it was a little, so most likely Zach isn't in high school.
No, definitely not. I don't think so.
Maybe a little older. So that's it for the negatives for me. But since you were talking about Saturday detention, it goes into one of my pros where right going into this trailer, I kind of got the feel of kind of like a John Hughes kind of Breakfast Club kind of thing going on. Yeah. Which I thought was a little cool. It brings you back to those 80s flicks,
I thought Angel Grove looked really gritty. It looks like this place is mean. The city, it's so different compared to the show. And I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, and so I've analyzed as much as I can. And this is definitely a different take of Angel Grove. Angel Grove's usually the happy city. It looks like it's fun and great. This one looks mean and rugged, and I kind of like it.
Yeah. So that's cool. But yeah, now, aside from the whole Breakfast Club feel to this whole Saturday thing, detention, I kind of got the Chronicle feel right after, where they're going to the cave and they're kind of exploring
that's
the cave.
Definitely...
I don't know if anyone's here ever seen Chronicle. Great movie. Check it out. But, in Chronicle, they discover a cave and they get some weird powers from something they don't know. Yeah. It's very similar to that. So that's definitely one of my positives. What else did you like about this trailer?
Just going off one thing that you said, that is... So if you watch the show, them finding the powers themselves is very different from the actual old Mighty Morphin show. Zordon actually gives them their powers. There's no Zordon. We did not see Zordon. This was basically just an introduction to the Rangers themselves. And we don't even know that kid. That could have been Bulko Skull, that bully.
The bully?
Yeah, so we only really met the Rangers. That's it. So I thought that was cool. Another pro that I had was I love the suits. We already got teasers of the suits but the suits I thought just looked awesome when, especially at the close to the end of the trailer, where it comes on him, like on the Red Ranger. I thought that was awesome how it turned his clothes
kind of
into
looks
it.
like nanotechnology, kind of just
definitely was cool.
on.
That was definitely I'm happy that they moved away from spandex. One, it wouldn't look so cheesy, and it looks kind of badass. So I thought that.
Not everyone looks good in spandex like I do.
Probably another pro for me is definitely their powers. They actually have powers like super strength.
Outside of
the suits. So this has nothing to do with their suits. And you notice with them getting the power coin, they get powers now. Like one thing is abs. They get abs. I thought that was pretty.
I want a power coin.
Yeah, basically that was pretty cool. That was weird. I thought that was really cool that they have super strength now without the suits, and they have powers that scene in the cafeteria with everything looked like
they put the
boiling.
power coins
on
the thing, and it just started heating everything up. So that was interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. That was really different. That's probably one of my big. I'm happy that they're changing a lot of stuff in this. It's not like the original, where it's very goofy.
Yeah. The original, it wasn't bad. It was geared towards, children. And this one's geared not towards, a hard R-rated adult thing, but it's like a young adult kind of a feel to it. Kind of like the Hunger Games, Divergent, things like that. One thing that I really liked was Rita Repulsa. Rita, we only got a little snippet of her, which I liked. I liked that they only gave us a little bit, because you got to remember, this is the first trailer. You don't want to reveal too much. And I feel they revealed the right amount. Just introduce a little bit of the Rangers, how they met, this Saturday detention. They kind of go off to discover these power coins, and boom, they get these powers, and a little bit of the villain, and that's the trailer.
Yeah, it's definitely a teaser. Just in general, it's different, and that's what made me really happy, is that it's different, and it's a new take on it. I just am happy. I'm very happy about how this movie's looking. And everyone else was very skeptical of it, but from the start, I said it, and I thought this movie was going to be great, and I think it still is. It's going to be great.
Absolutely. And that was the Nerd Sheet episode
wow, we haven't
9, 10, maybe?
Yeah, we haven't been here for a while, guys. We're coming back. We're just starting to get back into it.
We're trying to keep it going as much as we can, as much videos as we can, so please bear with us. We're going to have some new guests coming soon based on each episode. We're going to have Scott coming back. We're going to have Marlon coming back for some episodes. You might even get to meet some other new folks. We're definitely going to have one of our best friends, Nettie, coming on for some of the fighting video games that we're going to do a countdown of. So just stay tuned, folks. Make sure you follow us. Nick, where can they find you online?
You guys can find me on Twitter, Nikki8392. That's basically where you can talk to me, tweet me, follow me. I'll follow you right back. We'll talk about Power Rangers. I'll talk about Power Rangers all day. So just hit me up on there, and you can try to fight with me about saying this movie isn't good, because it's good. I don't care. I'll fight anyone about this movie. So follow me. So in tweet, we can talk.
You follow me on all social medias at NerdSheet. You already know. Email me, nerdsheet@gmail.com. Any suggestions you want on the show. Things like that. Stay awesome. Subscribe. Click on the videos that I'm going to put. Maybe one here. And one over there. In this area. And just keep keep talking to us, and we'll keep talking to you if you want to listen. Peace.